Hello, everyone. Can you hear me all right? Hey, you better girl at Acme, Stephanie, Hogmother, how you doing? Happy, Rosie, Luna's mum. Hello, everyone. How are you? Are you all good? Are you all happy? Happy is happy. Happy is always happy. Hey, Claire, Rosie. Hey, Gail. We all good? Today, I thought we'd read on some things that aren't, beige. Hey, Susan, Catherine. Hiya, Vicky, Mickey, ML, hello. Are you good? Susan, Linda, how you good? Teresa, hello. Sharon. Good evening indeed. Good evening. You beige laxed. I bet you are. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. Vicky. Lottie, hello, darling. Red Rum Runner, hello. Hello, Jackie. So we are having a beige ban for the next 48 hours. I think we're a few hours in now, about 7 hours in, I think, which is good. So we've got another 41 hours of it, at least. Hello, Sue. Beige out, if you will. Hello, Karen. How you doing, love? I wet myself here with my headphones on, playing The Sims when you called hello in my headphones. Have that effect. What are you playing The Sims on? You on a laptop or you on PS4? What are you doing? Where you playing it at? Oh, dear me. I've got a Nintendo Switch, so I haven't got The Sims. I've got a version of The Sims, but it's not like The Sims. But we've got Animal Crossing. So, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Hello, Maria. How are you doing? We've got some people to talk about. Nevertheless, even though we are not doing beige today, we are also going to be looking at the royals. We might look at the royals. I don't know. We'll see where we go. And we've also got a lot of other people to look into. So there's some big stuff happening on the world stage. We've got popes and good morning. Oh, it's Anzac Day. Yes, it's already Anzac Day. Happy Anzac Day to all of my Australian and Kiwis friends out there, because tomorrow our time it's Anzac Day, but for you right now it's Anzac Day over there. God bless you, man. Oh, Sandra. Hey, Toshi. Let's have a look. Do you want us to start off? Okay. The Australian federal election. You really want me to look into that, guys? You really want to see what Australia's got to say? Because I know you've got that dude over there. What's he called? Mr. Mayonnaise? Okay, darling. Hello, Waco. Okay. Now, with politics, I'm not an Australian. I don't know everything about Australian politics, or at least anything much. So I'll just go where the cards are going to take me to. So please don't be offended if I say anyone or call out anything or get names wrong. I am trying. I am not an expert on politics. Hello, Rex Tech. So the current is Mr. Albanese. Let's have a look and see what star sign he is. Let's have a look. I'm just going to Google them. I'm just going to Google them. Don't make you cry. Let's have a look. What's it? Australian Prime Minister. Mr. Anthony Albanese. Oh, and he's a Pisces. He's giving tortoise. He looks like a tortoise, doesn't he? Oh, thank you, Happy. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a membership. So who's the opposition leader? Opposition leader. Peter Dutton. Peter Dutton. Peter Dutton, dude, I wish you had a date of birth handy. Peter Dutton. Oh, we've got 2 water. Oof, we've got 2 Kings of Cups fighting it out for Australia. We've got a Pisces and we've got a Scorpio. Is it 3rd of May? Okay, let's do it. So we've got 2 Kings of Cups. So Peter Dutton would come out as the death card because he's a Scorpio. And Mr. Albanese would come out as the moon because he's a Pisces. But both would come out as King of Cups. And both are a similar age, so they would both be kings. Hello, Yorkshire Laps. Hello, Mitby. Hello, Anne. Let's have a look into Mr. Albanese's energy. Mr. Mayonnaise. Let's have a look. Let's see where you're at. Dutton was a former policeman. Hello, Julie. How are you doing, chick? Really, Holly. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a look and see. Albanese, where you at? Oh, the magician is in reverse. He can't get something together. Something's not pulling. Something's going wrong at the seams with this dude. He's messy. His energy is quite negative. He's quite flustered about something. He feels he's like pushing water uphill at the moment. There's something going on here. There's something more going on with this man. It's kind of like he thrives on negativity. And that's possibly a reason why he can't get stuff together, can't bring things together. The 9 of Swords is in reverse, crossing over. So he is worried. He is concerned he's going to lose. I would say if you're in an election cycle, if you've got the 9 of Swords in reverse crossing over, he thinks he's concerned, but he's not losing a lot of sleep over it. Maybe the 9 of Swords in reverse could indicate he should be more concerned and more stressed than he currently is about the whole situation. Let's have a look and see what's above him. The 8 of Swords upright and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh. Has this dude got a bit of a temper on him? He's a little bit of a sly bugger. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that, like, these cards, he's kind of not in the same space part of reality that the rest of the world is in, you know? He's weird, man. This is weird. We've got that 8 of Swords above, so he feels trapped in and claustrophobic by something. Claustrophobe. That's not even a word. I'm just saying words that don't make sense now, which is pretty standard. Yeah, this dude, this Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, I wouldn't want to be one of his aides. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something that comes out more about him that isn't very flattering about how he conducts himself. Oh, hello, Josie. Hey, you love a Scorpio. Ooh. So he's got the star in reverse. So he comes across as cold and unrealistic. Like sometimes with the star in reverse, one of the traits of Aquarius with the star in reverse, it's very much up on pushing your kind of this agenda. It's the star in reverse. A negative aspect of Aquarius is the uber woke stuff, if you know what I mean. So you've got this kind of destructive progressivism. So I don't know what side of the fence this man's on. The only thing I know about him is he's a Pisces and his name rhymes with mayonnaise. That's all I know. And he looks like a turtle. Deep, isn't it? He'd probably be this energy. He'd probably be quite good friends with Starmer if Starmer's capable of friends. Okay. There's a big risk coming up. So he's about to shoot himself. I don't know if they've got any TV debates or interviews or anything, any more of the campaign trail left to do. I don't know how the election cycle works in the upside down world, but the Fool in reverse is very much like he's going to do something stupid. He's going to shoot himself in the foot with something, and that'll be coming from that Knight of Wands energy, that pent up frustration and rage. He doesn't like feeling stuck in a corner, and he feels stuck. He feels stuck, which is more than like actually is his fear, if you know what I mean. The Nine of Cups in reverse, he doesn't feel included in something, and that's annoying him. He's actually, oh wow, none of these cards are good, guys. None of these cards are good. The Judgment card's in reverse. Is this guy gonna, how do you rig an election? Holy hell. He has got a fear. He has a fear of being judged. He doesn't want to get found out. He doesn't want to be shown. He doesn't want to be seen with something. That Fool in reverse and that the progressive stuff hasn't worked, yeah? It hasn't won over all of the amount that he needs, yeah? And this Judgment card in reverse, can he rig an election? Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know how they count the votes. I don't know what they do, but he's hoping he doesn't get found out. But here's the kicker. He gets found out about something. There's a detail he's overlooking. Now, with regards to him winning, I don't see any celebratory cards, which means this might be running up right to before the election. And I don't see any massive defeat cards. But what I do see is the next couple of weeks, my Australian friends, there is going to be some shenanigans from this dude. Watch him like a hawk. He's getting frustrated. His ego is not letting him to acquiesce to the fact that he is potentially going to lose. And he's going to start taking risks. His biggest fear is not being on the invite. Surrounding him is the Knight of Cups. So you've got the Knight of Cups. He's going to try and appeal to the younger influences. I would suggest that one of the things he's going to be doing is funding, and they'll be paying for some younger influencers to try and prop him up and say, oh my goodness, this guy is just amazing. Have you not seen how much he rhymes with mayonnaise and looks like a turtle and la, 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 and he's so progressive and wonderful. They will be trying with that. But he is actually genuinely quite scared, I feel. Scared of being found out. But stressed about that he shouldn't win. He's not stressed enough that he shouldn't win. He should be more stressed that he shouldn't win. Let's have a look at Mr. Dutton. He's thinking, I watch him, like, guys, watch him. This dude is he's like, if Starmer was confident or overly confident in his thing, I don't think Starmer's confident enough to go to reveal himself fully. But this dude, he's feeling backed in the corner. His ego's driving him. He's going to be become more confident. So let's look at this Dutton guy. 10 of Cups, unhappy families there straight away. So we wonder if there's something happening within his party. It could be family values as well. We've got the Strength card crossing over. So there's a weakness there. There's a weakness around family stuff. Okay. The World is in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune is underneath. Okay. With the World in reverse, he wants the end in sight and he wants to keep it pushing. Is somebody threatening him to drop out or something? I don't know. The Wheel underneath, he is wanting his fortunes to change. And I believe, because the Wheel of Fortune is quite a positive card, that they may well be something coming up. The 9 of Swords there, he has been stressed. He has been very stressed about this whole election. He doesn't want to lose it. It's this completely different energy to both of them. Have got a lot on their plates. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Both of them have got a lot on their plates. I'll do another reading next week on them as well. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Ooh. Queen of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. He looks... Okay, he's got a card with change on it. I think his look will change a bit, but both of these men, even though both King of Cups, are very different men. For a kickoff, he has got the Queen of Swords on his mind. Now, there might be a female politician around him that's really good. She might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but this also can indicate that strategy. And he's not a daft man. And he knows that there's a game being played. When women see strategy different from men sometimes, I believe, because there's that kind of like, you can preempt the way stuff moves, if you know what I mean. The 8 of Discs there. So he wants to work. He is driven by his work. Now, I don't know anything about Peter Dutton. I don't know anything about either of them other than what they look like now and their jobs and their star signs. He doesn't want to walk away from politics. He is committed to politics. He likes the work of politics. So he's finding this very stressful because he wants to actually make a change. Some politicians are just there to flatter their egos. But he doesn't want to leave. But something is handed to him and his world turns upside down. And it's not necessarily an easy thing or a good thing for him. There is going to be some type of scandal around the voting in Australia. I think there's going to be, you're going to have a lot happening. When is it? The 3rd of May, you said, guys? If it's the 3rd of, if it's like early May, early doors May. Third of May. I think you're going to have a very eventful 2 weeks. I don't think this is necessarily showing the outcome. I think it's, with this energy, at the minute, it's 50-50. Personally, I don't see Albanese winning. But if the cards had their way, the more deserving man, just by these cards, I would say, just on the fact that he doesn't want to walk away and he doesn't want to leave his work, and he's stressed about it, shows a level of commitment to his role that's bigger than Mayonnaise's energy. Guys, the Knight of Swords is in reverse here. There might be an incident with protesters or something coming in. There might be an incident with protesters. He might be getting some abuse on the campaign trail. I'm just saying. You can hear that Merlin has been a little dimmy. It's not ideal. It's not ideal here, guys. I will do another reading on Australian on the election. I promise to all my Aussie friends that I will do another one on another live. I'll probably do one on another live next week when we're closer to it and see where these cards end up in the whole scheme of things. But I watch Albanese like a hawk, Keep your eye on him because he's up to something. Yeah, I've heard of Sari. I spoke to Sari yesterday for you guys in the chat, and I haven't seen Raven about. There's been a lot of stuff going on, I think. Oh, Mark Carney. Do you want me to look into Mark Carney? ML is home. You missed the Australian elections, ML. You're here. Hiya, Raven, darling. Are you okay, babe? Do you want to do Canada? Oh, Canada. Mark Carney. He used to be the Bank of England, you know. And he ain't got a good reputation over here. I'm just saying, guys. He's not like... It sounds really prestigious. Here in the Bank of England. And I think it was actually when the Bank of England had a bad time or something. I can't remember. But he isn't actually said with warm. Is not a name attached to benevolence. Oh, he's 16th of March, is he? Let me have a look at his birth chart. Astro theme. So this dude is Ascendant Taurus, Moon Virgo, Mercury in Capricorn, and his sun is Pisces. Wow, guys. Wow. The new WEF guy is an Austrian dude who's a Scorpio. Thank you, Leanne. I really appreciate that. Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Luna's mum. Oh, yeah, all really cool. Thank you, guys. Please send some love for Leanne. Send her some trifles. Thank you. The new WEF guy is scary. Yeah, he's scary. We can read on him in a bit as well. Told you that that dude was going to go, and I did that before he announced he was going to go, and that there would be a scandal. What's he called? Klaus Schwab's. I know, Steffi. I've got Scorpio ascendants, and my dad's a Scorpio, so I'm cool with the Scorpios, and we've got Love of Scorpio in chat. In fact, there's quite a large section of peeps on this channel who are Scorpios. One of the most misunderstood signs. Look at the last Austrian man. Oh yeah, Raven. Yeah, Mickey, I heard that too. I feel that on a level. Why did Clive stop down? He's been investigated. Mr. Schwab has been investigated for financial irregularities at the WEF, allegedly. And some of the stuff has come out that he was getting he was paying for massages in his hotel room. So what they would do was get some of their aides at the WEF to draw funding out for them. And they would say they'd go and have like a meeting in, just off the top of my head, I'm just spitballing, St. Lucia, say, somewhere, you know, out of the way, the Maldives, somewhere like that, you know, somewhere beautiful. We've got to go and talk about to the people of the Maldives about saving turtles, yeah? And they'd go there, have half an hour meeting, and then have a 2-week holiday, all on the WEF. Bye, Leanne. Enjoy your service, darling. Let's have a look at Mark Carney. Oh, Canada, my home and native land. Let's have a look. So that's what happened to Schwab's. But it's not being really reported, is it? Funny that. Let's have a look. Mr. Carney, where are you at? The 10 of Waters, the 10 of Cups is in reverse. Oh. This guy is all show. All show. If he tells you it's raining outside, double check, because chances are it's the hottest day of the year. This guy, no. He might have some issues. He might have some skeletons in his closet as well. The Queen of Wands in reverse crossing over. Now that Queen of Wands could indicate some level of frustration, an opportunity that's been handed to him that he's using to his own benefit. Now, I don't know too much about him. I don't know if he's got a wife. I don't know her star sign. There may be an issue with his wife. Just saying, if she's a fire sign, there may be an issue with his wife. Or he's really going hard on something he doesn't actually believe will ever happen. Like he's saying somehow, I don't know. He is married. Is he? Okay. What's above him? The tradition. What's beneath him? The Ace of Wands. That's the Hierophant. He wants you to believe he's a very traditional gentleman. He wants you to believe that he does the right thing, and he does it in a kind of nice suits, and he looks nice and all of those stuff. He could be Kay. I think he's all fur coat with fur knickers, though. That's just the problem with his man. It's probably a fresh kill fur knickers as well. He is not a decent He's got the Tower in reverse there. He's using something as an opportunity to gain points. But there is a loss of control there. What's on his mind? There's a lot about roots. There's a lot about going into his roots. This guy has got some false narratives. Some big false narratives. And he'll say he's all for peace but protection. But that isn't there. This isn't what I see in him. He's almost like he wants to be patriotic, which is weird because he's giving me, allegedly, in my opinion, he's a psychopath. He wants it all. And he wants to take it on his own way. He wants to take you all on, like Canada, man. You don't want this, dude. King of Pentacles is in reverse there. The King of Stone. One of the things that makes him very nervous is the financial situation. What's going on with Canada? There's something going on with Canada money-wise. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, but there's like, he's really concerned about that, and there's a split coming up with him. He's going to fall out with Trump. He's going to really fall out with Trump. There's going to be further hostilities between him and Trump. I don't know how hostile they've been so far. Don't see his birthday for Kearney's just September, so not a fire sign. No, she's either going to be Libra or Libra or Leo, isn't she? No, Virgo or Leo. No, Virgo or Libra. Oh my goodness, my brain. There is a split there. Guys, he is going to try and get it. He will not let go of being Prime Minister of Canada. He will not let it go. He will do everything in his power to keep it. And a lot of people are going to have to learn the hard way with this man. I'm sorry. He's not a good dude. He really isn't a good dude. He's given me the serious ick, man. I'm going to take him off my table. God. Lordy, 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 lords. You don't need that. You don't want that energy. Should we look at Klaus Schwab? Klaus? Oh, he's from Switzerland. He is. He was born from came from Switzerland, but yeah, his family ended up being somewhat involved in manufacturing with the old Third Reich. So there's that. Pierre's awful left. Is Pierre the other? Is the Pierre the other one? Yeah, I would watch all of them like a hawk. I would especially watch Carney. Carney, he's going to be a Trudeau with a spreadsheet and more autocratic, bureaucratic, if you know what I mean. If you thought Justin was bad with the whole, I don't know, I remember something about the truckers, but I don't know a lot about it. And I remember something about, like, you know, you can't go to the toilet unless you've had a jib jab or whatever it is, and all of that kind of stuff. So he's going to be like him, but worse. No, these, they're all popping up, aren't they? Yeah, I feel bad for you, kind of, man. But to be honest, I feel like you're going to get your Starmer after you've had Trudeau, which I don't, and you guys don't deserve either. And I'm like, yeah, this guy is just like, he's going to clamp down on it. I will do. Well, I tell you what, we'll do Schwab. And then we'll do Starmer. Let's do the WEF. Oh goodness me. And we'll do the new guy. Let's do the WEF. Klaus Schwab. Let me just get his what do you call it? What do you call that thing? Star sign. Klaus Schwab. Birth chart. Okay, so he's an Aries. And his moon is in Pisces. And he hasn't got his birth time on. His birth time on. So he either doesn't know or he knows how the occult works. Okay. You vote on Monday. It looks like you might get in. Yeah, Jennifer, we've had a lot of that where people just stick people in. That's how we got Liz Truss. That's how we got Sunak. And look where that ended up. So in a way, some bad, it might drive things further, if you know what I mean. Predictions who the new Pope will be. I hope it's not Peter of Rome. There is a guy called Peter, and he's like Pietro or Pietro or something, and he's from Italy. And there is a prediction about the last Pope. So there's one of the guys is that. There's this other guy that I've seen on my timeline on X, which I'm trying not to be on social media too much at the minute, but he was on my timeline on X, and is it called Robert Sarah? His surname's Sarah. And a lot of the kind of like more right-leaning people seem to be drawn to him. So I don't know. I think there will be a gentleman of African descent very soon as Pope. There's a film called Conclave, and it's got Ralph Fiennes in it. I watched that the other night, and it's actually quite a good film. The ending's a bit like, oh really, roll eyes, but it's a good film. It's a good film. Okay, let's have a look at WEF. Queen of Swords is in reverse. You've been found out. We could be in the last days of the World Economic Forum, believe it or not. The strategy has been exposed, and more stuff will come out. You've got that Queen of Swords in reverse. This energy isn't happy. They want to show it. So now this is just the whole thing. And we have the Lovers in reverse there. A split. A further split. I wonder if there's going to be an actual split in there. Let me get the new WEF's name. New chairman of the WEF is Peter Brabeck Lethmere. Let me just... He's the Nestle guy. And the Nestle guy who said that water shouldn't be a human right. And he's from Vienna. He's from Wien. Okay. Used to be chairman of Formula One. Okay. Yeah, don't fall out over politics, guys. They are... It's rare that there's a good guy in politics. Hi, Santi, darling. There's a split within WEF. Okay, let's see what's above the situation. Death. What's underneath the situation? Three of Swords. They are not happy about this. There's people in the World Economic Forum who are part of all of this, and they are not happy with this. There's a split within the hierarchy. Death is what's known about the situation. We've got this guy, this new WEF dude, who I've instantly forgotten the name of. He is a Scorpio. He is just the front. He is the plaster to cover up a lot of mess. There is some wounded egos, but he is the plaster. He is the one who is just like, look at me. And the Three of Wands. There's more people involved in this than just Schwab. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. The Two of Swords. It's all in the balance. They are trying to style this out. They are trying to just kind of keep it pushing. But there is a real weight here. There's a weight here that this could fracture into two different organizations, or certainly basically have two organizations or two large pressure groups with differing opinions within the same organization. And like, I'm on about like the permanent people there, like the people who are running the day-to-day evilness. There's the Queen of Cups in reverse. They are going to look messy. There's more stuff to come out. There's more stuff to come out about these people within this organization. Like a lot more. It's going to be messy. It's going to look emotionally combative. It's going to look like they can't regulate their own wants and needs. It's going to look like they are hedonists when they're teaching everyone else to eat bugs and don't travel. There's a lot more to come out than that. The Hierophant in reverse, their whole ethos is to challenge tradition and change things up and make everything global. Not everyone wants to be global, though. And what's happening in, they're worried that they've basically snookered their own organization. I'm going to have a quick look at the new guy. But Klaus Schwab's got some stuff coming. He's got more stuff coming. I don't know if it's going to make as big as of a splash as it should do, but there is more stuff coming. He is concerned about it. He's going to have a period of time where he thinks he's gotten away with it. but there is some more stuff coming with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's have a look at this Raybrook person. What's his energy within all of this? Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. This is a man who is very in touch with his feminine side, and he likes to be able to read people. That doesn't necessarily mean he's good. That Queen of Cups in reverse could be him. The Two of Coins. The Star in reverse. He's going to keep pushing the progressive stuff. On the Four of Cups. He's not happy with how he's taken over the organization. He's not happy at all. No, that's a burden lifted. Sorry, I thought that was a Star in reverse. It's not. It's because these cards are in German. It's the staffs. So he feels like there's a burden. He's carrying a burden, and that has been lifted. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. He's going to have a rough time. Judgment. He thinks he's in the right about something. Seven of he's going to go on the attack. He feels like he wants to judge everything and everyone within this organization. This energy here. I wouldn't be surprised. He doesn't like what's happening. He doesn't like how it's happened. There's a woman in the picture who was paid off, allegedly. He's done this. He's wanted the power. But it's going to undo him. He's worried that the World Economic Forum, with the name being World Economic Forum, it sounds very rich already. World Economic. You think, oh, they'll not have a problem with money, but he's worried about them losing money. He's not going to like some attention he's going to get. He really isn't going to like some attention he's going to get, especially around younger people. He's going to come across looking unhinged. Why does he see himself as the Queen of Cups? There's been shenanigans in Davos. There's been shenanigans at WEF. They've got rid of. There's been a coup, guys. He's had to go. Schwab's has had to go. Wow. And this guy is Machiavellian enough to try it, but there's always somebody. If you operate like that, there's always somebody waiting in the background to kind of try and take you down, man. That's not good. We're having a deep day. Oh, let me just have a little drinky poos, and then we'll have a read on Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer and his sausage. Right. So the gist is Keir Starmer's wife hasn't been seen in public for ages. Now, people think she's either got some sense that she wasn't born with since she married him, or there's something more nefarious going on. Woo! And that nefarious thing that's going on is obviously, is he having an affair with somebody else? There was a video doing the rounds on Twitter that the lovely ML did tag me in. It's not been mentioned in the British press, but that doesn't mean anything. It just means it hasn't been mentioned. So let us have a look at Starmer. Somebody has to. Who's that? Two Waters. You can go back in. Let's have a look. I think he's open to anything, to be honest with you. If it's got a pulse. I know. I thought that. But you would think, even if there was a fake video, if it was fake or if it was real, like the government would say, oh, look, it's a fake video, guys. But they don't. So they don't want to draw attention to it. And it's because they don't want to draw attention to it, that gets my little spidey senses thinking, hang on a minute, you don't want to draw attention to it, but it's fake. Why? Oh, yeah. I don't think strapping is the best use of words, Mickey. Okay, let's have a look at the Starmer. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I've shut my eyes pulling that. I shouldn't have said the actress to the bishop. Oh, what bad luck we have here, Mr. Starmer, sir. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Your fate is coming out. You have tied yourself in knots. He has tied himself in knots with something. Aha. So we have the Page of Swords crossing over in this deck. That is the Maid of Skies. And there is a lot of gossip. There is a lot of malicious gossip about him. That's not saying it's not true, because we haven't got there. But he is aware of what is being said. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse above. I wonder what his wife is. She probably hasn't got a date of birth out there. And the Maid of Waters underneath. He has a love child. He's got a love child, guys. He's more worried about that than he is worried. Allegedly, if I get a knock on the door, if I get a knock on the damn door, get carted off by the popo, I'm not going to be happy. The other half might be happy for a couple of nights. Merlin will be distraught. Yeah. Oh, dear me. How? Two of Swords is forced into this situation. It was always going to come out like this. Always. Now that Queen of Wands above there, it's in reverse. I would have a look at around him and see who is a fire sign woman who isn't his wife. I know Angela Rayner, the Deputy PM, is a fire sign woman. But yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords is in reverse. There's a breaking of a contract. The Lover's in reverse. The Tree of Life in reverse. That's just came out of Carney. He's separated from his wife. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Waters in reverse. He is not happy with how he's been portrayed out there. He doesn't want anyone to know anything about his private life. And the reason of that is because he's got so many skeletons in his closet. And Lord Ali. He really doesn't want the attention there either. Are we going to get a speech outside Downing Street discussing some of this stuff? He's more worried about being found out about the love child. Do you know why? I've just had a because the way they went for Boris Johnson, who's got like 17 million children. He's went too hard on Partygate. There's something else here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's something else here that's showing me that there's something else that happened over Miss Rona, over lockdowns, that could be exposed, and he's aware of it. So we've had him at Lord Ali's over lockdown. We had him at, we had him at the BBC with his voice coach. There's something else. There's one more thing. He is going to eventually have to address it, and it's going to be regrettable for him, and it's not going to be a good time for him. I don't understand. I don't think this man has had a good time since he's come in. Is Harry his love child? Oh, damn, Josie, I'm having a beige out. You made me say the H word. Really? He's worried about this love child. There was a love child there, man. He is about to have a really bad summer. Hopefully that's when the prediction will come true that he sods off. I am praying that happens at the May elections. We've got some elections in May. Was the woman married? No, I think he was, though. Dan, has he? I haven't watched. Shh, watch him. Yeah, he's definitely got a love child. They've postponed elections where you live because they knew we were voting Mickey. He's like, I know what Mickey's going to do. She's not going to vote for me. Do you want to check in on William? Should we have a check in on William? William's been about today. They stayed in a hotel together pre-election. The love child is younger. Let's have a look at William. Come on, William, mate. Can't be old Aston Villa and having fun in South London like you were doing today. You've got to come and have your cards read. Let's see what's going on for you at the minute. If any of the people who are on the beige out are mentioned, I will just say King of Cups, wink, King of Pentacles, wink, wink. You know who that is. William. 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Something is regrettable, but he's not going to be crying over it forever. Let's have a look. And the Ace of Cups is in reverse, crossing over him. Okay. And the Ace of Wands is above him. What are you starting, William? What are you doing? I like it when William's up to something. William's up to something. William, what are you doing? Seven of Swords is in reverse. So, now get this. I swear, this man is a clever man. He's also keyed in with the intelligence agencies. He knows something. He knows something. Ace of Wands, he's ready. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. He's got strategy, man. And he's ready to use it. I mean, it's regrettable and it'll hurt, but I do believe this is cutting other parties out. Yeah. The Four of Wands. Okay. In reverse. And the Queen of Wands. That's Anne. That's Anne Eugenie or Beatrice. My money would probably be on the Princess Royal or Princess Beatrice. Maybe not so much Eugenie. But that Four of Wands in reverse. Foundations, the moving away from something. William is planning something already about the monarchy and the future of the monarchy. And not just something that we usually talk about that we're not talking about today. I'm talking about he's going to change things up. Like the way the king does things, William's going to change things a lot. Because he feels like there's some rot setting in. I wonder if that's got something to do with... Oh, we have got the Queen of Cups in reverse there. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles there. There's a vulnerability here, and he knows it. And there's a vulnerability around his mother. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like he is planning to cut things back, change things up. But that Queen of Cups in reverse, that could well be Diana. And him trying to be protective and unhappy with the way her image is. The Eight of Cups there. His concerns is about walking away. And the That's the 8 of Cups. That's the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. He's not going to walk away from it, but he doesn't want confusion. He wants more clarity in the roles. He doesn't want there to be such a contrast between the royal family and the real world. That's very interesting. He's certainly got some plans. Let's have a look. Dare I look into Prince Andrew? I know he appeared over the Easter weekend. Let's use traditionally cards that are reserved for problematic princes. We'll use the Garbage Pail Kids Tarot. Yeah, I think William's going to be something else, guys. William is going to be something else. Hi, Elisa, love. Right, Andrew. Now, William's got plans. William's clear thinking. William is intelligent. Let's go to Uncle Andrew and see what the vibe was. Now, he looked like he was looking pretty peeved off outside the church over Easter. He didn't look like happy, did he? I think Anne's all right. I think Anne's okay. There's something good. It's positive. It's positive there with Anne. Let's have a look at Uncle Andrew. Okay, Uncle Andrew, it's the 7 of Wands in reverse starting point. He is on the defensive. Remember, Virginia Gouffre's done a massive boo-boo with the whole press and everything because she said she had days to live and she was just being melodramatic and attention-seeking. That 7 of Wands in reverse. So he feels like he's ready to fight and he wants to fight his corner. He's kind of a puffed out chest, like, here we go, guys. Let's do it. I'm flying my helicopter through a rain of fire at a ship in the Argentinian Sea somewhere type thing. Anyway, he is ready to go. He is like, I'm going on the attack. I wouldn't get too carried away. Uncle Andrew, dude, sir, seriously? There's some discrepancies with finances. The thing is, with Prince Andrew, he has got some serious heavyweight researchers who are basically following him and sniffing around every move he makes. I don't know how he's paved them off, but he has. And these men are both releasing books. There's 2 of them are releasing books this year. That 6 of Coins in reverse, he's taken something more than he should have done. The King of Swords is in reverse above. And the Knight of Cups is in reverse underneath. Oh, man. Right. There's a type of man that I'm guessing Andrew is, and he's kind of still in the headspace that he is a teenager Lothario, and he has and he's still entitled, and that everybody will just fawn over him and love him eventually because what these people are saying are wrong, and everyone should just like him because it's him. He's also got this level of kind of like arrested development because he sees himself kind of younger than he actually is. Like, yeah. The King of Swords in reverse above. Now, this could be an author. This could be somebody who's deliberately trying to misrepresent him somewhere. And this could be a legal person as well who is trying to misrepresent him. So there is potentially a businessman there, an author, a legal person who is gonna try and damage Prince Andrew further. Now, that's not saying there's smoke without fire, because the cards are saying he's already on the defensive and is already about money exchanging and financial give and take. Big risk. Right, okay. Him appearing at the church was a foolish thing to do. It's almost like every time he rears his head up, they're like playing whack-a-mole. But every time the mole pops up and Prince Andrew's the mole, their hammer gets bigger. And eventually they're going to get like a full-sized hammer, like Waite and go out, poof, and it's just going to be over. But they are going to keep going at him. And because he's already been through the courts and been the loser, he is potentially he's just going to attract these people who think that that there is a weakness there, and they will keep going, rightly or wrongly. That King of Cups in reverse, guys. He is Arrested Development. I mean, I don't think Tom Bower's written a book on him. I wouldn't be that worried. Jesus, the Fool in reverse twice. He's going to come back. He doesn't realize, like, every time he makes an appearance, every time he does something, every time he there's something pops up, they're going to come at him harder. Can you remember just after when Fergie and Andrew were at the Sandringham the Christmas before last? And then, like, in January, something further came out about Fergie and Andrew, and there was some more stuff. I feel like these people, and there's people within the press with both of them, have got event. I think there's people for them, and I think there's people against them. And the people against them have receipts and information that every time he comes up and tries to reestablish himself, they're just going to say, oh, and this, because they just want him out the way because they see him as a liability. Right, okay. We have got the Three of Cups in reverse here. He feels sorry for himself. This is like a pity party of one. And anyone who will listen, he will tell everybody it's what he does now. It's his sob story. It's his focus, how difficult it's been for Uncle Andrew for so long. The Page of Coins is in reverse here. He ain't got a lot of cash. He's spending more than he's got. He's a big splasher. Not everybody knows that, but with that Page of Coins there, he's really running out of options here. So one of the options is to go try and get back into the fold. The King saying, oh, it's Easter, everybody has to get on, la 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 la. In the King's trying to be benevolent has probably put out a lot of people's backs over the last few weeks because of what he said in his Easter message. I saw a lot of people commenting online feeling like the King hadn't done a very good Easter message. I saw and like then the inclusion of Andrew at the church, I don't think it was Sandringham, but the inclusion of Andrew at the church didn't go down well either. So but the King's like, yeah, God, love thy neighbor as thee will love yourself. This is the most important thing kind of energy. And asked Charles to invite him. The Eight of Swords, he's scared of getting caught up into legal drama. And the Knight of Coins. He's going to get some serious shtick. He's a damn fool. If he goes and he does another interview, he's going to really snooker himself, guys. Yeah. I feel that too, Mickey. The Knight of Coins is in reverse there. And that Knight of Coins looks like he's going to be splashing some more cash and wasting some more money. He's going to have more and more problems with money and accusations of misspending, misappropriating money. Not only not being good with money, not being good with things of value, of valuing himself and valuing others. And just, he's going to look small-minded and petty. One last reading. Do you want to check in on the king? One more reading. King. Let's do the king. Let's do the king real quick. Oh, you've got some more king cards there. Okay, let's... Okay, we have Leo in reverse. There is a fire sign Leo getting on his wick. Or it could be he's feeling very vulnerable about something, but or both. But there is a fire sign Leo getting it and irritating him today. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. What he wants more than anything else is just this. Who will rid me of this beige thought? So yeah, he's probably thinking that. I don't know why he would think why that would be, but he just wants to just go away. He wants an end of whatever drama is associated with this Leo in reverse. The 7 of Swords is in reverse above. Okay. And Judgment. Ooh. Somebody's doing something to get right on King Charles's wick. Really. His little Scorpio stinger is vibrating. That probably didn't sound good either. The 7 of Swords in reverse above. He is fully aware of something that is coming around him. The world. Okay, so he wanted to start again. He wanted to come to the end. William. Okay, William is the future. He wanted everything back in balance and keep it as it is. He wasn't expecting this one thing that's come in. The 7 of Swords is in reverse. There's something being known about it. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. And the Ace of Swords is in reverse. I do not know what's gone down, yeah, with that Ace of Cups in reverse, because it came out in Williams as well. I think there's a very difficult thing going on, that some parties have went past the point of no return, and it's actually hurt. There's an actual real hurt there. There's some real hurt there. The Ace of Swords is there surrounding him. There's a new strategy. There's something new coming up. There's a new way of dealing with things. Somebody else around the king may be wielding that sword. William's already come up in this reading as the Knight of Cups, because remember, William is younger than His Majesty. He is sick of being gaslit and lied to. And there's the King of Wands in reverse there. He's very frustrated around a situation. Very frustrated around a specific situation. That Seven of Cups in reverse, he's sick of being gaslit and lied about. And 2, and anger there, and that King of Wands. Now, that could be a fire sign man, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. That gets on the king's last nerve. Well, that could be the king having enough, like blowing his breath, like losing his temper. Right, so the king's all right. He's just a bit annoyed about something. I think psycho. I think it is because the Leo at the start, Leo in reverse. I think it because of the Ace of Swords as well. I think it's something to do with that Luna's mum. Very much so. Very much so. Anyway, guys, I've been on for an hour and 20. And I don't want to keep you go forever because I love hanging out with you. But you know, I know you've got stuff to do in that, man. And it's getting on here. Yeah, I know, Mickey. I know. I feel real bad for them. I really feel real bad for them. I feel real bad for the King and Camilla and William and Catherine. I really do. And Anne and the Edinburghs, all of them. But it's sad, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I will love yous and leave yous. Have a good night. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you for more readings tomorrow, I guess. Take care, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Good night. Bye.